Hi, welcome back to Renari's channel, and today I'm going to show you how to make this owl. This pink owl is a little smaller than the blue owl. For this blue owl, I used the medium waisted weight yarn and a 5.0 millimeter hook. And for the pink one, I used medium waisted weight yarn as well, but used a 4.5 millimeter crochet hook for this one, so it's a little smaller than the blue. Now for the body of the pink one, because this is what I'm going to show you, I use a medium waisted weight yarn from Red Heart Super Saver, and it is petal pink color. And for the head and the wings, I use this one. I think this is from Red Heart Super Saver as well, but I lost the label, so so you can see this is darker than the petal pink rose color. And for the beak, I use Red Heart, and this is the beige. And for the eyes and the lashes, also Red Heart Super Saver medium waisted weight yarn number 4. And the crochet hook is 4.5 millimeter hook. But I'm gonna do it step by step. First we're gonna do the body, the wings, and then the eyes, and last the beak. So let's get to it. Alright, to make the body, grab our yarn and our hook, and we'll need to make a magic ring. Okay, and make the magic ring and chain 1, and we need to work 6 single crochet into the magic ring. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 is down there. And we can go ahead and pull the tail end, and the body is worked in continuous round, so we won't slip stitch. So we'll go in to the very first single crochet, and we will put 2 single crochet on each stitch. So that's 1, and that's 2. And I want to have place a stitch marker to the very first single crochet of that second round. That will mark my beginning and my end of the round. So I'm gonna go ahead and put 2 single crochets on each of the stitches. And that completes round 2. For round 3, go ahead and remove that stitch marker. We will work 2 single crochet to the very first stitch. That's 1 and 2, and I'm gonna go ahead and place my stitch markers 2 stitch back, so that marks my very first single crochet of round 3. And then I will work 1 single crochet into the next stitch, and that is my repeat for round 3. So we'll do 2 single crochets into that stitch and 1 in the next stitch, and 2 single crochet in the next stitch, and then you'll just repeat that all the way around. I'll meet you back when we close the round. Alright, here I am back at the end of round 3. I have 1 stitch remaining here, and we should end up with putting 1 single crochet into that stitch. 18 stitches all the way around. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 16, 17, 18. Alright. And we'll remove that stitch marker. To start round 4, we need to put 2 single crochet into that very first stitch. 1 and 2. And we'll place our stitch marker back 2 stitches back to where our hook is, and we will put 1 single crochets next 2 stitches. Right, and we'll put 2 single crochet into the next stitch, and 1 single crochet next 2 stitches, and that is the repeat for round 4. So 2 single crochet in that 1 stitch, and then 1 single crochet the next 2 stitches. And then you'll repeat that all the way around. I will meet you back when we close round 4. Alright, I'm back at the end of round 4, and I still have a stitch on work. I'm gonna go ahead and remove my stitch marker, and I will place 1 single crochet into that last stitch. Now to begin round 5, we need to put 2 single crochet into that very first stitch. That's 1, and that's 2, and I will grab my stitch marker and place it 2 stitches back, and that will mark my beginning and my end of round 5. And we will put 1 single crochet next 3 stitches. Right, and we'll put 2 single crochets into that next stitch. Right, and we'll 1 single crochet next 3 stitches, and that is the repeat for round 5, and you'll just do that all the way around, and I will meet you when we close the round. Alright, I am back at the end of round 5, and I still have a stitch remaining, and I'm going to go ahead and work 1 single crochet in there, and we should end up with 30 stitches at the end of round 5. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and remove my stitch marker for round 6. We need to put 2 single crochet at that very first stitch. 1, 2. I'm going to go ahead and place my marker 2 stitches back. So 1, 2, right there. Sorry, I didn't realize my fan was blowing. And then I'm going to go ahead and put 1 single crochet the next 4 stitches. So that's 1, and 4. Then I'm going to put 2 single crochet into that stitch, and 1 single crochet the next 4 stitches, and that is the repeat for round 6, and you do that all the way around. I will meet you when we close round 6. Alright, I am back at the end of round 6. I still have 1 stitch remaining, and I'm going to go ahead and remove my stitch marker and place 1 single crochet in that remaining stitch for round 6. Right, and that completes round 6, and we should have a total of 36 stitches all the way around. To begin round 7, we just need to single crochet all the way around. So I'm going to go ahead and place my stitch marker there. And single crochet all the way around for round 7. And I will meet you when we close round 7. I am back at the end of round 7. I have a stitch here remaining. I'm going to go ahead and remove my stitch marker. Now we'll put 1 single crochet into that last stitch for round 7. Now for round 7, we should still have a total of 36 stitches. And for round 8 to 15, we are just gonna do 1 single crochet in each stitch around. This is for round 8 to 15, single crochet all the way around. Right, just do single crochet all the way around for round 8 to 15, total of 8 rounds. And I will meet you back at the end of round 15. I am back at the end of round 15. I'm gonna go ahead and put one single crochet at that very last stitch there, and then remove my stitch marker. Okay. And that completes round 15, and we should still have a total of 36 stitches going all the way around. Round 16, we need to change color. Single crochet with that. We're just gonna do a single crochet all the way around. Make sure, and I want to work my tail ends in. Yeah, it's actually 2 right there. And I don't need the stitch marker there because you can see where your beginning and your end will be with a different color. Okay, go ahead and single crochet all the way around for round 16 with a different color. And I will meet you back when we close round 16. Alright, I am back and I just finished round 16 with a different color, and I still have a total of 36 stitches going all the way around. And so you can see here, this is my first single crochet, and it's on top of the light pink or petal pink color, so I'm not gonna work a single crochet there. This is actually gonna be a beginning of the new round. So for round 17, we will single crochet 2 together, I'm gonna go ahead and place my marker to that very first stitch of round 17. And we will single crochet the next 4 stitches. And we will single crochet 2 together the next 2 stitches. We'll single crochet next 4. And that is your repeat for round 17. So did 2 together, 1 single crochet, 1 single crochet, 1 single crochet, and I need 1 more, 1 single crochet the next stitch. And you do that all the way around. Now we'll meet you when we close round 17. Alright, I am back and I have 1 stitch remaining for round 17. I'm sorry. Yes, round 17. I'm going to go ahead and work 1 single crochet into that last stitch. And we should have a total of 30 stitches at the end of round 17. For round 18, we need to single crochet 2 together, and we need to put our marker there so we know that is the end and the start of that round. And we will need to put 1 single crochet the next 3 stitches. So then put 1 single crochet there, and we need to do a single crochet 2 together again, and single crochet the next 3 stitches, and that is the repeat for round 18. And you do that all the way around. I will meet you when we close round 18. Alright, I am back, and I still need to work 1 single crochet to that last stitch. Okay, and that ends my round 18, and I should have a total of 24 stitches going around at the end of round 18. To start round 19, need to remove that stitch marker. And we gonna work 1 single crochet 2 together, and we need to place that marker back on there. We are gonna put 1 single crochet the next 2 stitches. So 1 and 1 there, and we'll put 1 single crochet 2 together and 1 single crochet the next 2 stitches, and that is your repeat for round 19. You do that all the way around, and I will meet you back when we close round 19. Alright, I am back at the end of round 19. I still have a stitch there. I'm gonna go ahead and put single crochet into that last stitch, right? And I'm gonna put my stitch marker onto this loop because I don't want to lose that loop, and I'm gonna go ahead and stuff my my piece. And for this you could use a regular stuffing like polyfill stuffing, or you could use your scrap of yarns, your acrylic scrap of yarns. I just did a corner to corner project, and this is where that came from. I'm gonna go ahead and use some of this, and I'm gonna use regular stuffing here. If I could get that opening there. Okay. stitch that in, and I'm gonna use some of my scraps. And now I want to switch back to the regular stuffing, or whatever stuffing you're using. Okay, I think this is about it. I want to have a room so we could close it. So right. That's about it there. We can go ahead and start closing that, and we could fill more if we need it while we're closing. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove my stitch marker, place it with my hook, and we are just gonna slip stitch this close. So we're just gonna match our stitches here. Go ahead and go in here and in here, and we are going to do a slip stitch. So our first one. I think I put too much stuffing there. Go ahead and press it all the way down. We're going to stitch this close. So let's see if here if I could show you. Just slip stitch that close. And I am just lining up it close, and slip stitching the two together. Okay, and go into the other loop there. And just need one more here. Oopsies. Okay. I just lost my stitch on my loop. There we go. I'm gonna go ahead and cut here. My yarn. I just left a small tail so we could weave it in. Go ahead and chain one and fasten off. So that knot is not going anywhere. And to make that end. Go ahead and weave your end into the piece if you like. I'm gonna go ahead and catch all this loop back here, and I'm gonna weave the rest of my tail into my owl. Okay, should do it. And you don't want to actually pull that tight there. I'm going to go ahead and weave the rest of my end in there. Okay, and alright, and I just have a little tail coming off. Go ahead and use your hook and try to maybe push that in there. Yep. Oh. I'm actually grabbing it with my hook, so I'm gonna use my other end. There you are, much better. Whoops. And with that, your owl body is completed. We just need to do the ear. So for the ear, we still need our this shade of pink. So now for the ear, I just want to match it with this shade of pink. So I'm grabbing that yarn again. And we need to make a magic ring. Alright, we got a magic ring, and we'll chain 1 and we will work 6 single crochet into the ring. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go ahead and close that ring there. And we are going to work 2 single crochets on each of these stitches. So go ahead and find that very first single crochet stitch, and we will work 2 single crochets into that stitch, and that's 2. And I want to go ahead and place my marker to the very first single crochet we did for round 2. So that's 2 stitches back. And continue on putting 2 single crochets on each of the stitches. We have 1 stitch remaining. To put 2 single crochets into that stitch. So 1 and 2. And as you can see, my ring has a hole there, so I'm gonna go ahead and tighten that up. And we should have a total of 12 stitches going around at the end of round 2. To start round 3, we need to put 2 single crochet into that very first stitch. That's 1, 2. Go ahead and place my marker back to the very first stitch of that round. We did 2 single crochets, and we will put 1 single crochet into the next stitch, and then we'll put 2 single crochet into the next stitch, and 1 in the next, and that is the repeat for this round 3. So again, we will put 2 single crochet into that stitch, 1 in the next, and you repeat that all the way around. I will meet you when we close round 3. Alright, I am back at the end of round 3. I just need to put 1 more single crochet into that stitch, and that will finish off round 3. Right, we should have a total of 18 stitches at the end of round 3. To start round 4, we need to single crochet all the way around, and this is for round 4 to 9. So you just single crochet all the way around for round 4 through 9. Just do a single crochet all the way around for round 4 through 9, a total of 6 rounds. I will meet you at the end of round 9. I am back at the end of round 9. I'll go ahead and put a single crochet into the last stitch there. And we should still have a total of 18 stitches at the end of round 9. To start round 10, we'll single crochet 2 together. I'm gonna go ahead and grab that stitch marker and place it right onto that stitch we just did, and we will single crochet the next stitch. Okay. And single crochet 2 together, next 2 stitches, and 1 single crochet next stitch, and that is the repeat for round 10. You just repeat that all the way around. Okay. I will meet you back when we close round 10. Alright, I am back at the end of round 10. I just did a single crochet 2 together, and I have 1 stitch remaining, and I just need to put 1 single crochet into that stitch. Alright, we can go ahead and remove a stitch marker, and we can actually cut our yarn here, leave about 15 inches so we can sew this to the body. I'll go ahead and cut my yarn. And on my ear, go ahead ahead and chain 1 and pull all the way through. Close that and have a knot there, and we will stitch this up close. So this time we'll need our darting needle. Okay. And we don't need to put stuffing into the wing, so we just need to close it. You can go ahead and this end, you just okay, do that one. That will have that closed there. Just need to do one more. Now, should have that closed there. And now we can attach the wing onto the body. You can see here I have a little gap between the colors, so I want to hide it with the wing, so I'm going to attach my wing just right above there. Looks good, so I'm going to go ahead and stitch that up there. So go ahead and go into that stitch there. Just be mindful, do not put the needle in between or into the yarn. Okay, and we can go ahead and go back where we came from. And we're going to go to this corner so we have that ear attached there. And then you want to go back into that, so you'll have it loop back into that, and I want to go ahead and attach or grab to the middle, come out this way. Okay. And we're gonna go back in there. Okay. Go back. And we're gonna go ahead and work these stitches up top. So that. There we go. And then go back in there. And grab the next stitch of that wing. And we can go ahead and put it there. There we are. And I need to that loop and to the ear, or wing rather. Right. Tug that a little bit there. And go ahead and weave in that end inside. So I want to go back and forth at least once or twice so I know it's secure. Okay. Go ahead and go back in here, back the other way. And I want to cut this yarn, but not up here. I'm going to cut it down here where I could hide it. Okay. Go ahead and cut it there. Grab the end of your hook and push that in there. So, and watch it disappear. And now do that on the other side of the ear, and I will meet you back when we do the eyes. For the eyes, you could have the option with the wide awake eye or the sleepy eye. Totally up to you. So I will show you how to make both. Okay, for the normal awake eyes, we need to start with black yarn and make a magic ring. Chain 1, and we need to put 8 single crochet into the ring. So 1, 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right? And we go ahead and pull that tight. And we need our white yarn. And we need to put 2 double crochets on each of the stitches with the white yarn. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that and pull my black all the way down. That will start me off with the white. Alright, and I need to put 2 single crochets on each of the stitches here. We are coming up to our last stitch here. This black one over here, it's not a stitch. So go ahead and pull that and close our circle here too. Right. We need to put 2 more single crochet into that last stitch. So that's 1, and that's 2, ahead and cut our yarn and leave about 15 inches to weave in to sew it to the body. Go ahead and cut my yarn, and I'm gonna go ahead and, where's my knots here? Go ahead and tie all these together so it won't go anywhere. There we go. We're gonna go ahead and cut these ones. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this one too. So there we are. So we should only have the white one, the white tail here. I'm gonna go ahead and pull it all the way through. And I wanted to do a slip stitch to the first single crochet there. That will have a nice finish. Okay. And that is how you make the awake eyes for the owl. If you prefer this eye, go ahead and make another one. If not, I'll show you how to make the sleepy eyes. Alright, for the sleepy eye, we need to start with the white yarn and to do a magic ring. And we chain one, and we need to put 8 single crochet into the ring. So 1, and 8. And go ahead and pull that all the way through there. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll put 2 single crochets on each of our stitches. So, and to the last stitch. There you go. And we need one more. Right. Go ahead and close that circle there. And same thing, we will leave about 15 inches of tail to sew our eyes onto the body. And I'm gonna go ahead and make a finished, so I want to attach it there. Right. That should make that circle there. Oopsies, what am I doing here? Yeah, alright. My loops all get tangled up here. There we go. And now you just have this round eye. What we're gonna do is grab a scrap of black yarn. Okay, you don't need the bunch for this one. You just need maybe 10-inch. And go ahead, that one. Right. And we're gonna work a lashes for this eye. So I know it looks weird right now, but trust me, this will work. Right. All right. And we need to put one more lash on this one. So here we are. We need to put one more on this one for that to look right. All right, and that is the sleepy owl eye. Go ahead and make one more of this if you decided with this eye, and I will meet you back when we attach it to the body. So we can make it with this one or this one, and that. Alright, I am back and I went ahead and attached my other eye. I just need to attach my left or my right, just depending how you look at it. I just want to line up the very top of my eye to the top of my light pink where these two colors meet. So just want to match it to the other one. I'm gonna go ahead and fit it to my darting needle, and I can go ahead and actually cut this other white one off. Again, let's match it to our other one. So I think that's about the same there. Yeah, like so. And we can go ahead and put the stitch in there. We will sew the eye onto the body. And we'll go do it stitch by stitch. So that way it won't come off. Right, and into the next stitch, out to the other side of the body. And back where we came from. And we are gonna find our next stitch here. Okay, go ahead and work this stitch. And we just keep on doing that all the way around until you get to where you started. I just need one more stitch and I'll have that there. And I'm gonna go ahead and put that stitch in there. And we're gonna overlap it, the very first stitch we did. And now we can weave this into the body. Do this a few times here, so that way it's not gonna come loose on us. And go back where we came from, and we're gonna cut it to the back. So, grab our scissor and snip that off. And that is what the eyes look like. And now we need to do the beak. Now for the beak, I have a beige color. For this one, we are going to make a slip knot. Find a slip knot. Oopsies. There we are. Go ahead and put your hook in there. And we will chain 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we will slip stitch to that second chain from the hook. Oops. We're gonna slip stitch, and to the next stitch we're going to do a single crochet. Okay, 1, 2, and to that very last chain we are going to do half double crochet. Okay, go ahead and put that in there. We'll do a half double crochet, and that is the beak. And I'm gonna go ahead and cut a 10-inch tail so we could sew it onto our owl. Right, and I went ahead and thread my yarn into my darting needle, and I also weaved in my end, and I did not fast enough. I just cut off my yarn and pull it all the way through to that last stitch that we did the half double crochet, and we're just gonna attach the beak at the in between our eyes. And that is how you make the sleepy owl, or the other case, the wide awake owl. Give it a thumbs up if you like this video, subscribe, and don't forget to hit that bell notification so you won't miss another video. And thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.